Google Nest Mini. It's in chalk or charcoal. So this is chalk and this is charcoal. It's $34 off down to $35. So this one is compatible with smart devices, so it makes it hands-free. You can create a home audio system by placing multiple of them, and they work with just say Google. So you can use your voice to play music is essentially what these are. So you can get them in the two different colors. They're exactly the same between the two of them. It's just what your color you want, and you can mount these on the wall. There's also the Google Nest Hub Max. This comes in chalk or charcoal as well for $40 off down to $255. So the color on these ones is actually the little speaker front there. So you can see that's the charcoal, and that is the chalk color. So these ones, you can do duo video calls with built-in camera. They have HD video and stereo speakers. You can stream music and video, and then they work with just say, "Hey Google." And then the only difference between the two is literally the speaker front color. That's it. Google Nest Audio in chalk or charcoal, I'm not sure why the sign doesn't say charcoal, is $39 off down to $85 until the 31st of December. So it says fill the room with rich sounds. You can see this is chalk and that's charcoal. It says control compatible smart devices hands-free. Just say, "Hey Google," and then easily create a home audio system, so you can set up multiple ones of these. And it looks like they do need to be set down. They can't be mounted. There's also the Google Nest Hub in chalk or charcoal as well. So this one is $64 off down to $60 until the 31st. So just like with the Google Nest Hub Max, it's just the speaker fronts that are different. So that's charcoal and that's chalk. So these ones let you control smart devices with a tap, stream music and videos, view your best Google photos, and just say, "Hey Google" on them. And these are the second gen. There's also Google Chromecast with Google TV 4K, and there is HD. So I'll show you the 4K first. This is $20 off down to $73. So you can see it here. It says fast streaming up to 4K HDR. Use your remote to search by voice, which is really cool. So you just say what you're looking for and it will type it in for you. No more jumping between apps, and it has personal recommendations for content. And then there's also the Google Chromecast with Google TV in HD, and this is $10 off down to $43. So it's exactly the same. The only difference is the streaming capability. So it says fast streaming in up to 1080p HDR, and then it says use remote to search by voice. No more jumping between apps. It has the personal recommendations as well. So it's just the differences of $30 difference between the HD and the 4K. So the TCL 55-inch 4K QLED Google TV is actually $550 off down to $650. They're actually just getting the sign right now, so if you do come to the store, it should be switched for you. So this is part of the new coupons that are out right now. So all TCL TVs do come with a 3-year warranty, and I've talked many times in the past on how awesome it is. We actually had ours returned because a little glitch in the corner, and it was pretty quick and easy. We just actually brought it back here to Costco where we purchased it, got our refund, and we ended up buying another TV for like $250 with the difference, which was pretty awesome. So it has the HDMI 2.1. It's got Hey Google built in, the ONKYO, which is audio, and then built-in apps like Netflix and Prime Video and things like that, and then the 3-year manufacturing warranty. So this one is a 4K UHD and Quantum.TV as well, and that's a pretty good deal for the 55-inch, because we paid 3 years ago $650 on sale, so that's what you're getting right now, and this is a better, obviously much better version than my 3-year-old TV. Swan NVR security monitoring with 2 terabytes of memory. It's a 5 megapixel camera, and there's 8 cameras for $200 off down to $900. We have the smaller Swan system. Ours was, I think, a 6 camera. Yeah, I think it has 4. Yeah, I had 4 of these and then 2 of the smaller ones, and we love it. It's actually really awesome. It has pretty clear visual at night. It isn't, like it says the night to day, which means that you'll see it in color, but that's if there's a little bit of light outside, like if you have like an outdoor light, or if there's like a street light or something, it'll show you partially in color. If not, it will be gray, but it'll be really detailed. So that's a nice thing. And then they do have the spotlights on them, so that means that you can kind of light them up light up the area, and then it'll show you in color, which is pretty cool. And that's all controlled through the app. So you can plug this into your TV, or if you have a special monitor for it, so you can see all of your cameras, and then you set it up with, there is cords that come with it. If you have a really long house or really tall house, you may need to buy some extension cables, which I think are pretty cheap. They're like 25 bucks for a really long cable. And I think we only needed one in our house for our 6, just to get the ones that were at the very end of our house. And it works really well. So it says prevents crime because it does have the flashing light. So they are motion censored for recording as well as the detection. So if you do arm them, they will flash red and blue if there's someone outside or whatever. It has up to 1 year of recording on your box, which has 2 terabytes of memory. There's capture audio and hear and record sound. So ours don't hear and record sound. That's really awesome that these ones do, especially because this wasn't much more than what we paid for our 6 system one. And then they also have the easy setup, which is the power, video, and audio via Ethernet cable. And then you can also hook them through like Hey Google or Alexa. So that's pretty awesome. And I do definitely recommend Swan. Like, it was really easy. You can do it yourself, where we had our electrician come in and do it, the guys who did our solar, just because we had like ducting and stuff we didn't want to mess with. And they did it in less than 2 hours. And it was pretty much just like, the longest thing or the thing that took the most was us finding an extra cable so that it could get to the other end of our house. But we love it. We haven't had any issues with it. And it's been really awesome. We've seen some pretty funny stuff on our cameras too, because it'll record if there's any motion outside. So you don't just have like 24 hours recording, but I think you can turn that on. Pretty sure there's a setting, so if you want to record 24 hours a day, you can with these as well. Hisense CJPROMO laser TV with 120-inch screen is $800 off down to $5,200. So I'm going to show you a really cool feature. So this is the 100-inch screen, so there's actually another one that's 20 inches bigger, but everything else is the same. So you can see the projectors on the ground. So if I get close enough to it, it's going to give me, there we go. So in order to protect your eyes, it dims it, right? It immediately got darker, and then it actually will shut it off. So that's a great feature if you've got kids, or if you just get, you're not going to hurt your eyes if you get too close to it. So it does say that it has 100 smooth motion rate Dolby Atmos sound. It's got Vita U4, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. There's 2 USB and 3 HDMI, and then a 3-year manufacturing warranty. Corning Ware Classic White Casseroles is a 10-piece set for $30 off down to $190. So you can see them all there. These are the same ones that like our grandparents had, right? Like the ones that usually have like the blue on the side. So these are completely oven proof. They are also stovetop. I'm just trying to see if I can find the information. So they can be used in the refrigerator, freezer, oven, microwave, stovetop, or ranges, halogen. They're also for serving, and they are dishwasher safe. So you get a 10-piece set because you get 5 dishes with the coordinating lids, which is really nice. And I love the fact that the lids are clear, as opposed to a lot of dishes like this. They are the same color, and then you can see they're quite deep, each of them, with the serving handles on the side. I love this stuff because I know this stuff lasts like forever. Like, I know my great aunt, who's like in her late 80s, has a set of these, and they're still going strong. She uses them at Christmas every year. So you know that they are a very good brand, and they've been around forever. And the nice thing is now the new ones can be used on your stovetop and things like that, where before they were only for oven. Philips Sonicare Diamond Clean 9000. It's an electronic toothbrush, a 2-pack for $70 off down to $330. So you can see it here. It does have a glass charger, as well as 2 USB travel like containers or cases. And then you get a white and black toothbrush, and then they come with a head each. So they are Bluetooth, which means that you can like check, and it gives, I think it's like tells you when you need to change your toothbrush head, like when they're wearing down, and then it has different options for cleaning. So it will kind of tell you how to brush and things like that, and kind of keep you up to date on what you're doing. And it does have the pressure control sensor as well, which is a nice thing. I know the Oral-B was the first one to do it, but now the Philips ones as well have that feature, which protects your gums and your teeth better. Cricut Explorer Air 2 bundle is $70 off down to $380. So you can see it here if you just open it up, which is pretty awesome. It's a nice, really pretty like lilac color or lavender. It says it comes with the machine itself, comes with the premium fine point blade and housing, fine point pen in black, and then light grip machine mat, and it's 30.5 by 30.5. And then the bundle, which is everything in behind, so we'll just close this here so you can kind of see it. You get the basic tool set, which is a 5-piece set up there, which has like your weeding tool and stuff like that. There's premium vinyl, which is a removable sample. It has 20 pieces in it. Then there's the transfer tape, which is 30.5 by centimeters by 60 centimeters long. There's the everyday iron-on sampler. It's a 6-piece set, I think, that's the removable vinyl, and that might be the iron-on. Yeah, that's the iron-on right there. And then there's a pen set right here. So this went a little right with that. It's a 5-piece set. And then there's a foil transfer kit, which is this one here. And then it comes with all the cabling and everything you need as well. Snapware plastic food storage. It's a 38-piece set for $10 off down to $40. So you can see all the little pieces here. So you get quite a few of them, and they do nest. If you actually take the lids off, they will sit down in each other. They are supposed to be leak proof. And let me just see what you get here. So you get 4 of the round ones, like the smaller round ones that are 280 mils or 1.2 cups. You get 3 of the kind of taller round ones. You can see it there on the top, that hold 470 mils or 2 cups. You get 2 of the bigger round ones, which are there. They're 950 mils or 4 cups. Then you get 4 of the shorter rectangle ones. That's that one on the bottom right there in the middle of the screen. They hold 710 mils or 3 cups. You get 2 of the ones above it, which are 1.2 liters or 5 cups. And then you get 2 of the bigger, where is it? Yeah, round one or rectangle ones right there. And they hold 2 liters or 8.5 cups. And then the ones with the blue lids as opposed to the green, these ones are square, and they hold 1.3 liters or 5.5 cups. So you get a lot of them actually, which is pretty nice. And the nice thing is that like these ones, the lids will be the same on both those sizes, right? These 2 sizes will be the same. The lids for these 3 are the same, and these ones. So that's kind of the nice thing. It's just the ones that are round, the ones that are rectangle, and the square that don't have interchangeable lids. But they are, we have Snapware ones that are Pyrex, so they have the same lids, but glass on the bottom, and they've been going strong for 5 years now. Yeah. So one thing to remember is if you do microwave them, because they are microwave safe, you just want to make sure that you don't have them locked, because it will warp the seal on them and they will explode, right? Because the pressure buildup. That's the only thing my husband did. He microwaved one of the round ones with them locked, and one side doesn't seal, but it still manages with the 3 other ones locked not to be, like, it doesn't leak, which is weird. But yeah, it's just the one kind of flicks up, doesn't stick down anymore because he did warp it a bit. But other than that, and that was a user error, right? It wasn't anything to do with the actual product itself. They have held out really long, and I've kind of dropped them a little bit here and there, and they haven't shattered the ones we have. So, I mean, plastic is even better, and you get like 3 times the amount I got for less than I paid. So that's pretty awesome. Trek and Clean floor mats are 76 centimeters by 101 centimeters for $6 off down to $16. I actually just grabbed one of these because they are so big. So they have this, like, they're really soft too, which is kind of interesting. So they have like the non-slip on the back. They have this kind of higher pile, like, or a thicker rug to get into like the grooves of your actual boots and your shoes and things like that. It is more absorbent, so it's microfiber, and that's why it's supposed to be better to kind of keep things clean. So I'm actually going to use this because it should span the entire like width of our hallway almost. Actually, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, our hallway's a bit wider than this, but it'll cover most of it. And I'm hoping it'll lessen the amount of stuff our kids track in the house. And it's just really soft too, which is really nice. And they only come in the one color, which is kind of this, like, it's got 3 different colors, and it's got black, gray, and then like a white through it. And it should be, you should be able to like kind of pressure wash these to wash them. They also equal out to 30 by 40 inches. Febreze mini car air fresheners. It's a 5-pack for $6 off down to $13. So there's 2 scents. There is the, I think this is Hawaiian. Yeah, Hawaiian Aloha, as well as the linen and sky. So these are the vent clips, the ones that you just kind of clip on your vent, and then as the air kind of goes through them, it blows the scent through your car. We actually like these. I don't think I've used the Hawaiian one, but we have used the Linen and Sky in our van and my husband's car before, and they smell really nice and they last quite a while. Like I would say at least get a month or a few months out of them before the scent completely goes away. Michelin Hydro Edge wiper blade. They're $4 off down to $12. So I actually purchased windshield blades or windshield wipers, these ones, for our van the last time they were on sale. What I did was actually, the QR code didn't work, but I did go to the michelin-lifestyle.com/Costco and put in the information for our Kia Carnival, and I think it was like a 28 and an 18-inch blade, right, because the passenger side blade is shorter than the one in the driver's side, and they're amazing. Like our last set was just horrible, and they weren't even that old either. Like I think they were only like a year, and they were like streaking and weren't wiping them properly and all this stuff, and I put these on. My husband actually installed them and it took him like 5 minutes, and he said it was super easy and they worked pretty awesome. Like I find that they clean the windshield really well. They don't streak, they don't make noise, they don't jump or anything. Like they fit really well just by going by the kind of the information you get from going to the little website there. And they have everything from, I think the smallest size is 14 inches all the way up to 28 inches. So you have everything kind of in between. So you just go by that unless you already know, and then you can pick out the ones. And they're $12 each, right? So $24. And I know just to install ours last time it was like $50 or $60 or something just through Kia. So I mean, much cheaper if you buy these and do them yourself. Newline Protect Full Synthetic Engine Oil, it's 5W30. You get 5 liters for $10 off down to $45. There is usually 10W40, I think is what it is here, and that is included in the sale, but for some reason our store only has this one. So I'll give you the information for this one, but they should both be available in other stores. So this one is for increased protection over long drain intervals. It's got fuel saving formation. It's for petrol vehicles, so suits Chrysler, Ford, Holden, which is like Chevrolet, Honda, Hyundai, Lexus, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, and Toyota. And you get 5 liters in total here. So the Shell Jump Starter and Power Bank, it's 1200 mAh. It's actually $20 off down to $100 right now, but for some reason they don't have the correct sign up. So you can see it here. It has, it's good for up to a 6-liter petrol or 2-liter diesel. It's got a 1200 mAh power bank. This also has an LED flashlight on it, which is pretty neat. So it's got portable power, and then it is a jump starter as well. So it's got multi usage, and then it looks like it does have, it's got an output and 2 inputs in there, so you can charge things on the power bank. So it's not just for jump starting, which is pretty awesome. So I did find the 10W40, so it's 5 liters as well. It should be $10 off down to $45, and I did double check in the coupons, and it does list both the 10W40 and the 5W30. So this one is, it says, for modern petrol, light duty diesel, and LPG engines. It says excellent cold start protection. And then it's good for Audi, Ford, Holden, which is Chevrolet, Honda, Hyundai, Jaguar, Mitsubishi, Mazda, Nissan, Subaru, Toyota, and Volvo as well. And it's 5 liters, just like the 10W or the 5W30. Milano charcuterie, it's like Kyoto. It's 250 grams for $4 off down to $12. So it's a little like meat arrangement. So you get prosciutto, capicola, and salami, and these are good until April, next year. So you could even stock up for like New Year's, right? Because these are going to last a while. Or if your family is like ours and they really love cured meat, you could stock up for a while. And you wouldn't even need to throw these in the freezer or anything. And then there's your ingredients for the 3 of them. Truffle cheddar, you get 400 grams for $3 off down to $11. This classic cheddar with truffle, and it's in like a wax kind of casing here, and that's your ingredients. Hong Sam Wong ginseng tea, you get 30 of the 50 ml little, I think it's like pouches, for $10 off down to $39. So you can see it here. It says 6 years grown Korean red ginseng. It's got reishi mushrooms, ginger, jujube fruit, cinnamon, and goji berry in them. So there's, yeah, the little pouches, you just rip them and you can drink them that way. It says a Korean red ginseng premium drink. And then there's your ingredients. New pure sparkling spring water. You get 30 of the 500 ml bottles for $1.50 off down to $15.50. So they're just lightly sparkling pure spring water. So they're not flavored. And then they are like the twist top ones here. And you can see, kind of show you on the side. Those are the size of the bottles. Dynamo Professional Odor Eliminating Laundry Liquid. It's $6 off down to $32.50. So you can see here it does 120 washes and it has Oxy Plus. I've actually used this one and it works really well. I tend to kind of switch between this one, I think it's like the OMO, and one other brand when they're on sale, just depending on which one's on sale, because I find that they're all really good. This one smells quite nice. The scent doesn't linger for super long. So even if you're like sensitive to scents and stuff like that, I don't think this one will really bother you. And it doesn't bother my kids who have sensitive skin. And I find it works really well on stains. Like, you know, my middle one would come home from kindy with like grass stains and paint and everything on her, and this would work pretty well to get it out. So I definitely recommend the Dynamo Professional one. There's also the Dynamo Oxy Plus Laundry Liquid. So this one is 6 liters as well and 120 washes for $6 off down to $32.50. So this one is supposed to be for deep clean with odor eliminating technology. So this would be good for like work clothes, if you have a farm and things like that as well. It's supposed to kind of take the smells out. I haven't used this one, but I've used the other Dynamo Professional, so I'm assuming this one works really well as well. And then it's the same size, so 6 liters and 120 washes. Magnum Variety 16 pack is $5 off down to $20. So you get 4 4-packs in here. So you get 4 of the white, and then 4 of the Luxe Raspberry Panna Cotta, 4 of the almond, and 4 of the classic, and they are full size bars. There's your ingredients for the vanilla and the chocolate almond is this one, and then the bottom one is the vanilla with the chocolate, and then this one is the Magnum White, and then the raspberry panna cotta. Rodeo Joe's jalapeno flamers. You get 1.2 kilos for $4.50 off down to $17.50. So these are green jalapeno peppers that are filled with cream cheese in a nacho breadcrumb. They are definitely medium heat. Like the jalapenos themselves give quite a bit of heat. And then there's your ingredients. Infusions veggie straws. You get 500 grams for $2 off down to $7.60. So it says it's a family pack. There's 72 calories per cup, 30% less fat than regular chips, and no artificial colors or flavors. These are actually really yummy. They're sour cream and herb, and they're quite crunchy. The kids like them. The only thing I wish is that this bag was resealable, just because if they get like exposed to air, they will go stale much quicker than a chip. But overall, they are really, really yummy. And then you can see the ingredients there. Nongshim Tonkatsu Big Bowl. You get 6 of the 101 gram bowls for $4 off down to $12. So it says it takes 4 minutes each to heat them up. So you just kind of put water in them and then pop them in the microwave. Or you can, I think you can just sit them with the hot water in if you seal them. It does come with a spicy sauce packet as well. And then there's the ingredients. Berkshire Down Alternative Blanket. It's in queen size for $6 off down to $24. So there's a few different designs. So they're 98 inches by 68 inches. They're 248 centimeters by 243 centimeters. And they are machine washable. So they're made with soft brushed microfiber and hypoallergenic polyester fiber fill. So you can see this one just has like the darker blue underneath. You've got one here which is like different florals. Sorry, it's hard because there's like a big stack of them. Oh, here you can see that a little bit better, and they are reversible. Then there's this one here that's white with kind of like a green and dark blue pattern on it. I'm just seeing, oh, and then there is a striped one. Let's see, here we go. And then there's also striped as well. So I'll just show you on the box. You can see all 4 colors. I feel like these are brighter than it shows on the box. They're really nice. Ali and Rose S'mores Clusters. You get 400 grams for $3 off down to $12. So what they are is essentially it's like a little piece of graham cracker with a marshmallow, and then they're enrobed in chocolate. We actually tried these once when they had them for like a sample, and they're really yummy. And the graham cracker is like nice and sweet as well. It is in a resealable bag too. And then there's your ingredients. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Minis. You get 1.58 kilos for $6 off down to $22.50. So there's 56 ounces in here in total. There's a ton in this bag. So it's also 3 pounds, 8 ounces. And you can see they're the little mini ones all individually wrapped. And then there's your ingredients.